Picture this. It's 1933. The American dream isn't just broken, it's starving to death. And in the heartland, the men who feed the nation are doing the unthinkable. They are not protesting. They are declaring war. On the government. On the system. On each other. Their weapon of choice? Not muskets or tanks, but milk. And their battlefield? The highways of America. This is the story of a secret civil war, fought with dynamite and desperation. A war so explosive, so radical, that it fundamentally shaped what you eat, what you buy, and the very rules of our economy today. This is the story of America's milk wars. To understand the fury, you have to feel the despair. The Great Depression has gripped America for 4 long years. Banks have failed. Factories are silent. But for the dairy farmer in Wisconsin, Iowa, or Minnesota, the crisis has a unique, cruel twist. You see, milk is perishable. You can't hoard it. You can't store it for years like gold. You have to sell it. Now. And in 1933, the price for that milk has fallen off a cliff. We're talking about a drop from over $3 per gallon to mere cents. Imagine working 18-hour days, tending your herd, only to discover that selling their milk doesn't even cover the cost of the feed. You are literally paying for the privilege of going bankrupt. And then, from Washington, comes what feels like the final insult. President Roosevelt's New Deal includes the Agricultural Adjustment Act. Its goal is simple: raise farm prices by creating artificial scarcity. The government orders farmers to destroy their crops, to slaughter their piglets and plow under their fields. They are being told, by law, to ruin the very things they have built their lives upon, all to make the numbers on a distant spreadsheet look better. For millions, this is the breaking point, a feeling of absolute betrayal. If the system is forcing them into starvation, then they will fight the system, not with votes, but with roadblocks, rifles, and a radical new idea. Enter the radicals, the organizers, men like the fiery orator Milo Reno. They form a militant union with a name that sounds almost peaceful, the Farmers' Holiday Association. But their methods are anything but. Their motto is a call for total economic paralysis. Stay at home. Buy nothing. Sell nothing. This isn't a request for better pay. This is a plan for economic sabotage. Their theory is shockingly simple. If the cities cannot get food, the entire national machine grinds to a halt. And the pressure will force Washington to surrender to their demands for a guaranteed fair price. A cost of production guarantee. Their first target? The most vulnerable, most symbolic link in the chain, the fresh milk headed for the cities. Milk is the perfect target. It spoils fast. It's needed daily. It's visible. And so, in the summer of 1933, the holiday begins, and the highways of the Midwest turn into war zones. The opening skirmish is the roadblock. Farmers, armed with everything from baseball bats to hunting rifles, set up pickets on every major route into cities like Sioux City, Iowa. They stop every milk truck, every cheese delivery. And they don't just send them back. They take sledgehammers, axes, and guns to the metal cans. They pry them open, and they pour thousands upon thousands of gallons of fresh, white milk into the dusty gutters. The logic is brutally effective. No milk to the cities means no money for the processors. No money means crisis. And crisis means change. The images are surreal, rivers of wasted nutrition snaking through the American countryside. But the middlemen and distributors fight back. They hire armed guards. They try to run the blockades at night. The farmers respond in kind. This is where the war earns its name. In Wisconsin, farmers don't just block roads. They blow up the bridges with stolen dynamite to stop convoys. Near Sioux City, snipers take positions on overpasses, firing at truck tires and radiators. In Illinois, in a single, coordinated raid, a militia of farmers hijacks over 50 milk trucks, drives them to a remote field, and drains every single one. This isn't a strike anymore. It's open, organized insurrection against the food supply chain. Local law enforcement is overwhelmed. Governors panic. And for a few tense weeks in the summer of 1933, the United States government loses control of the flow of food in its own heartland. And as in any war, violence begets violence. The tension reaches its tragic peak in a place called Plymouth County, Iowa. Deputies and strikers clash. Shots ring out. In the chaos, a local sheriff named John B. Hardy is killed. Dozens are wounded on both sides. This death is a shockwave. It makes national headlines. It forces everyone, the farmers, the politicians, the public, to stare into the abyss. Is this the price? Is America willing to fight a civil war over the price of milk and cheese? The death of Sheriff Hardy becomes a grim symbol. It marks the moment the milk war stopped being a chaotic protest and became a national tragedy that demanded a political solution. So, who won the milk war? The farmers didn't get their full cost of production guarantee, but they achieved something perhaps more profound. They forced the federal government to become a permanent, powerful player in the American food system. Out of the chaos of 1933 emerged the foundational structures we still live with today. Federal milk marketing orders, complex regulations that set minimum prices processors must pay farmers, region by region. Government price supports and subsidies, a safety net to prevent total market collapse. The concept of parity, the idea that farm income should keep pace with the rest of the economy. Every time you walk down a grocery aisle and see a stable, predictable price for a gallon of milk, you are witnessing the direct legacy of the milk wars. That price isn't just the result of free market magic. It's the outcome of a brutal negotiation written in spilled milk and punctuated by gunfire. The rebellion forced a new social contract. Farmers would feed the nation, and the government would ensure they wouldn't starve for doing it. History isn't just about presidents and treaties. Sometimes, it's written by desperate people with nothing left to lose, standing on a country road with a hammer in their hand. It's a messy, violent, and utterly human story. If you want more deep dives into the forgotten cracks of history, the stories of rebellion, innovation, and chaos that built our world, then hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We do the digging, so you get the story. Let me know in the comments. Can you imagine a conflict over a basic necessity escalating like this today? What does the milk war tell us about power, protest, and the price of food? Thanks for watching. Remember, the past is never past. It's just waiting for someone to look.